Hello. Of course you can. You got Discord. Here, let's go ahead and put the ancient pickaxes away, as well as this. So basically today we got to collect sand. Where'd my shovel go? Oh, it's in my inventory already. Yeah, so we need like 14 shulker boxes of sand for now. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Make it an even 15. That's even number, right? So let's go ahead and find some deserts. How are we doing today? How's the volume for everything? You quit Discord a while ago, then you're gonna have to wait. You can enter the giveaway, but signups right now are for the Discord. Ah, finally a desert. That's what I like to see. Alright. I guess let's go ahead and set up all these. What's in here? Nothing, okay. Just make sure these are all empty. Cool. And we'll work on filling these up. This is all for the glass that's going to be covering the roof of my realm. Okay. I mean, it doesn't take that much to collect sand, so I'm not like... this isn't going to take that long to do, but still going to take quite a bit of time. I mean, 2,500 stacks of sand, it's going to take forever. It's going to take a while. So we're just going to get them section by section. We don't have to overdo ourselves and just get like, you know, 2,500 stacks of sand in 1 or 2 streams. I'm not too worried about that. But if we get like a healthy amount, you know, from time to time, then we should have it in no time. The plan is to fill up 15 shulker boxes. And if we do that every time we go to mine sand, we'll get it in like 7 streams. Which isn't that many, especially if we just like plan it out to where it's like I'm not mining sand for several days in a row. That's when it gets tedious, is when we do it like several times in a row. Let me make sure that's the only thing I'm collecting. Man, it is wild. This morning, my friggin' water froze in my house. Gonna build a place to store your archaeology fragments. Are you gonna make it like a museum, or are you gonna try to make a build that implements all of them? Hey, Noct, how's it going? Storage for them. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Oh, wow, my inventory's already full. Nice. Ah, we just got to get rid of one thing. I guess if we put this in here, every full inventory will be, Largo, stop. That is a sock. Wonder if that's why I've been getting holes in my socks. Anyway, yeah, if we now if we do every like a full inventory, that'll be one shulker box, which means I only have to do this 14 more times. Hey, David, how's it going? Sure, I'd take them, yeah. Like, are you trying to sell them to me, or just give them to me, or... I mean, I'll buy them, I guess. I gotta see how much they go for nowadays. It doesn't seem like people are selling them too often, so they're probably a little more than they would be if, like, we were mining them regularly. Because remember when we used to mine for Fortunate Gold, like, a bunch? Now we don't anymore. Maybe we should, because I'm probably gonna be running out of gold bars soon. Oh yeah, of course. You're welcome to teleport to me and help. That'll keep me sane. How much is your offer? Let's see. I could do 1,500 per. Slightly above market price for the last couple of weeks. I can lend you a legendary shovel so you don't end up using your durability on my stuff. No, 1,500, 1.5k, 1,500. Here, give me just a moment to grab it. I'm gonna film the rest of my inventory. I'm gonna dump it off, and then I'll grab that legendary shovel. I probably gotta get an efficiency one. Do you have a totem of keeping? I'll buy it for 2k. Yeah, I got a couple of totems of keeping. Give me just a moment. Wait till I've emptied my inventory. If you're... Oh, gosh darn it. Stop! Does anyone... Okay, I have a water bucket. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. I don't know if he's watching my stream. Say if you're watching my stream. How's it going, Shoebush? Oh, it looks like my inventory is full. Okay, I'm gonna dump this inventory. I'm gonna buy the stuff from Zambi. And then I will go grab that legendary shovel. How much sand do we need? We're filling up all of those shulker boxes. You need help choosing? What? Let's go over the list of cosmetics you've considered. And then we can decide from there. Auto smelt doesn't work on glass, does it? Like turning sand to glass? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zambi. Do you recommend for me to play ATM 8? I've never... What game is that? It does not... RIP. What world was I in? Yellow? Alright, we just gotta fill these shulkers. Oh, I gave you the wrong one. Give me that back. Give it to me. Oh, wow. That could have been bad. Woo. Hit two. Hit two. Oh. Nah, you're good. You're good. That was my fault. I should have been paying attention. Thank you. Thank you. So I've been considering streaming on that Cobblemon server again. We may do it tomorrow. I can actually advertise on the Discord, so could be fun. I could maybe I could get somebody to guide me through how the server works with everything, because it is incredibly chaotic. And I'd say it's not very new player friendly. Oh, and if you think Origin Realms inflation is bad, oh, it's bad on the Cobblemon server. What are you questioning? I'll just put them in the shulker boxes. At least it's easy to collect sand. I mean, it's kind of, like, really easy. We've already filled up. I mean, it's been 17 minutes. We filled up 3 by myself. Why do I need so much sand? We got to turn it to glass. We're going to be putting several layers of glass on the roof of my realm to give it, like, a gold hue. Also to block out rain. That's the big one. Can I use TNT to blow up the sand? That will not help collect it, no. Would you like to assist me? I mean, I could get you a good legendary shovel to help. Really? God damn it, water. Why would you do this? Alright, let me fill my inventory again of sand. And I'll grab another legendary shovel. If you have a water bucket, you can destroy it with a water bucket. If it touches water, it fizzles out. Orbit helmet, shark hat. Don't do shark hat. Sunbound crown's a good option. Don't do aurora cloak. Angelic wings could look good. Don't do fallen raven. Don't do mantis armor. Don't do robot commander arms, nor the soul scythe. Wait, what is the soul scythe? Is that the back cosmetic? Like the 2021? Because that could be cool. I don't know if you could even get a finish for that. I'd consider angelic wings or the orbit helmet personally. No, the 2024. In that case, don't do that. Honestly, yeah, I'd go with the orbit helmet. Mainly because there are other orbit helmet finishes. And eventually, you may come across one and you could basically, like, start an orbit finish collection. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's my thought process behind it. Yeah, I appreciate the help, guys. Sure. Here you go. Zambi, it's still surprising that you're only a player. Oh yeah, I like that. Wait, so you made it permanent? Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a good choice. Oh, okay, cool. I honestly, I'd choose that one. Oh, come on. Oh my god, it just annihilated that crab. Not the crab. The rabbit. Crabs and rabbits are basically the same, right? Oh my god. Largo, that's enough. Do you need to teleport back, or are you good? Okay. Hey, Jack Simmons, how's it going? It was cold today. Very cold. We're just gathering sand. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, we gotta, this is all for the glass. The glass that we need. What does this say? Here is some sand. Get over here, you! Oh, did y'all see that clutch? Am I the best Minecraft player or what? So, how was the temperature for you guys? Like I told you, like I said earlier, it's really cold for me. You know, today was an optional work day, but I like money, so I still went into work. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you, too. It's not quite Christmas for me just yet, but, it's appreciated. It's appreciated. Wore a sweater outside. Dude, I had a full flight suit on, man. I was making sure I was staying warm, and for the most part, I was warm. Save for my hands and my face. Of course, I decided to shave last night, so... Stayed home, you didn't go to school. Fair enough, fair enough. Was it like a snow day? Where you're at? Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. How are we doing there? Alright, that's not bad. It's not bad. Almost. And boom. Another inventory done. How am I feeling today? I'm doing fine. A little bit tired, you know, because I got to warm up. But, you know, overall not bad. How about yourself? Oh, also, this morning I went ahead and, mapped out the area to where we're building the, blighted snow biome. So that's exciting. I just, like, outlined some gold, filled it with snow. I haven't started the build yet. What I'm thinking of is, building, like... Y'all are familiar with the Tower of Sauron? I'm thinking of building something similar to that, surrounded by, like, a bunch of shipwrecks. But, let me know what y'all think about that. What should we do for, like, the center of the shipwreck graveyard? I was thinking a tower, but we could try something else if somebody has a better idea. Huge broken crash ship? Well, we're already gonna have a bunch of broken ships around. It wouldn't make it sense for it to be the center. Unless... maybe if we took, like, a giant ice spike. No, I don't think that would work. Because that wouldn't really go with the boss we're trying to set up. A ship battle? I mean, if you're to picture something like that, it'd be more like a, like the boss would be like some kind of ice Viking or pirate or something. And that would be kind of cool, but it's not quite the boss I've pictured. Am I tired? I mean, a little, but that's just because I'm warming up. I'm not, like, super tired. One Piece is real. I don't know what that means. I know it's a meme from, like, an anime, but I don't get the reference. Bro, this desert has seen better days. I wish I could set off, like, a bunch of TNT and turn all of this sand into glass. What else could we do instead of a tower? Honestly, I feel like a tower is probably the best bet. Frozen Leviathan fossil. That could work. We're trying to go with, like, pillager theming. Cause, like, the boss I'm picturing is a polar bear, with a, the snow pillager riding him. So, honestly, a Frozen Leviathan could be kind of cool. And then, like, the second phase makes you feel like it's gonna come alive, but it doesn't. You're not feeling good? I'm sorry to hear that. We could just make it a giant snow mountain. Like a giant, like, Mount Everest build with a bunch of broken ships on it. Make it like a slight parkour. You know what? That would probably be better to make like a giant mountain. Crashed UFO. Oh my god. We could do like the ship battle like Noct suggested. Landmarks? What do you mean landmarks? I just need to find somebody who's good at building like mountains or something. I don't really know how to make natural terrain. I guess it could be good practice. An aquarium? What are you talking about, an aquarium? I'm confused now. Although now I want to design a boss area. Oh, you're thinking of more like an ocean area. We're focused on like building an ice spire almost. Like, what we're discussing right now is the design we'd want to go for when making an ice blighted structure. Kind of like a spire, except instead of for Badlands, it'd be for like a snow biome or a tundra. Ice volcano. As sweet as that seems, I don't know if that would work. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that does sound pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not confident that would work very well. I gotta say, chat, I have gotten really good at making omelets. Ah. Oh, really? Are we? Damn, we haven't. We're not even an hour in. Am I streaming tomorrow? That's the plan. I mean, I may get hit by a bus, but we'll see. God, I hope I don't get hit by a bus. I have the feeling a bus is gonna kill me. I don't know why. You know what? I actually wanted to discuss something. I had a topic for us. Have y'all ever had reoccurring dreams? Like dreams that are like similar to each other or, you know, whatever? Because I remember when I was young, I'd have a relatively, like, it'd be common, but not like super, super common. And every couple of years, I may have it again, right? But it's this dream where I am running, like, I'm in a place that's familiar. Sometimes it's different, right? But I'm trying to run away from the world breaking apart. Have you ever seen the movie 2012? And there's like this scene where the earth starts cracking and just, you know, falling effectively and like just killing a bunch of people. It's like a dream where it's like I'm just running from that. Sometimes I'll be on a bike, sometimes on foot, sometimes in a car. But like, I used to be terrified of that because of this, like, you know, the movie 2012 came out and I was like 10 at the time, you know, and I believed, you know, that there was a good chance that we were all just gonna die, and that'd be a terrifying way to go, you know, so. It was scary. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna continue mining more sand. Because we do need more sand. It's just, I thought this would, keep us busy long enough. But clearly I was wrong. Which I guess I'm fine with. I'm fine with being wrong. Yeah, because that, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Hold on a sec. We'll just grab 4 more for now. White Castle dreams? The hell is White Castle? You're talking about like the restaurant White Castle? Do any of you guys have nightmares? Because like for me, anytime I have like a bad dream per se, I force myself awake. Like I can actively be like, no, just wake up. And I have like woken up from it, you know? yeah, more sand. I need 2,500 stacks of sand. I was just trying to, like, collect as much as possible, but... Just 4 of these and that's it? Oh, no, I'm gonna be grabbing more. I'm gonna be grabbing more. I don't want to burn ourselves out, you know? I'll just put these here for now. Actually, how many shulker boxes do we need? Let me look at the calculator real quick. Hypothetically speaking, 2,500 stacks divided by 27 is 92, which means we need, okay, divide that by 54 and you get 1.7. So effectively 2 double chests of shulker boxes full of sand. Perfect. Not that we're trying to get that today, although if we do somehow get that, you know. I may have to make more shulker boxes. Yeah, I'll just make another half a stack of shulker boxes. Alright, I appreciate the help, Zambi. Alright, we gotta find a new place to set up. Looks like we're gonna set up over here. You did have dreams about PBS Kids. What specifically about PBS Kids? Do you need food, by the way? If we don't end up filling all these up, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not really... Like, we've already filled up more than I was expecting, you know what I mean? Yeah, this way I could use it to... Like, if anyone else needs... or wants to help, I could just let them use that shovel. I don't want people to use their durability, you know? Appreciate it. I appreciate your help, Zambi. Okay. I mean, you can help as long as you want, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to help me. I do appreciate it. It's just I had nothing else planned today, so... I thought the 15 shulker boxes would take me a while to fill, but I guess it doesn't. I mean, I think I've filled up, like, 6 by myself, and then you guys helped fill the others. So, like, as you can see, it doesn't take long to mine sand. Smelting it's gonna take the long part. We definitely have to upgrade the bamboo farm, I think. The hell? Neat. And you know what's wild? How few OG viewers we have? It's like, there's a handful of people who've been watching since the start. But then you have like groups that just come and go. Get to know their names and they disappear. It's kind of just like real life in all honesty, you know? That's why I have so much trouble with names in general. My entire life it's just been people come and people go. You know, it's a hard time remembering people when everyone blends together. And then they just disappear. Forever. Yeah, of course you are, Zambi. You, Noct, Fur Forest. But even you come and go. Like, you've had plenty of periods where you just disappear for a couple months. People who use you for background noise. I don't mind being used for background noise. I like having background noise, so it's not an insult, you know? It is nice being able to actually talk to people. Recently, I feel like I haven't had anybody to talk to. Especially now with certain topics I'd like to discuss, you know? But I'm afraid no one really understands what I'd like to talk about, you know, and how could people? It's difficult to understand. It's not like people are dumb, it's just not everyone holds the same interests. And some people would just, I don't know, finding people to talk to that won't take things the wrong way or are mature enough to talk about. You know, it's difficult. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying the server. You saved me from a poacher. Can't say I've ever had dreams about Sesame Street. Oh, man. It was targeting me? Well, I appreciate you assisting. Could you imagine if we filled all of these shulker boxes up? Who was the one that suggested I play Cobblemon? Because I played it yesterday, and I don't think that person showed up. I played with, like, Jackson, or not Jackson. Who was it? Was it Jackson? I think it was actually Jackson. All of the mods mod pack. That sounds like it'd make your PC explode. You know what's crazy is all this sand is for one layer. I think we plan to have like 3 or 4 layers. I should probably go ahead and empty the chests of frog lights too, since we plan to use those. Best parts are 6 and 10. I don't think I've ever... What do you mean? I'll look into it. It's literally just called All Mods Mod Pack. Is it for Minecraft or something else? Oh, hell yeah. That's really good. Good job. Good stuff. Oh, I didn't know your sister played Minecraft. Tell your sister that she's a nerd. Just nerd! Playing Minecraft and stuff. Psh, imagine doing that. Most of your family plays Minecraft. Nerds! Oh my god. Can't believe I've made this my life. TP back. I mean, yeah, you could teleport to me. Have any of you guys heard of Tier Zoo? Well, I plan to make content, but like, streaming's easier, you know what I mean? Content takes effort, streaming doesn't. I also just hate the sound of my own voice, so editing sucks. I plan to change that, obviously, this year. But, you know. Origin Realms hasn't exactly given us much to work with. And honestly, I find it very hard to continue going. I'll be right back. Gotta grab a drink. Oh, my bones. You know what's really funny? Is I got this really crummy obsidian arrowhead that's like chipped. Which, I mean, it's pretty garbage, but like it's a pretty nice like letter opener. It cuts pretty good. Can use it to open boxes, letters, stuff like that. Alright, I appreciate your assistance, David. Since you said you have to go. Are you still? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember doing that. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. Alright. It's 5:21. Wow. Only 5:21. That's actually kind of wild. It feels later, you know? I can imagine staying up that late, although I will for New Year's, I guess. Die. Anything interesting on Auction House? Wow, nothing. Hello, Mr. You. Come here. Come here, where are you going? Why you run away? Missouri? I didn't know you lived in Missouri. Nice. Why don't you stay up late? Oh, because I like waking up early. And I enjoy having sleep, so I make sure I always get my 8 hours, you know what I mean? I wake up at 3:30 every morning. Or at least I try to. Sometimes I sleep like 10 minutes later, but whatever. recently. I just feel like... Never mind. You guys excited for anything like coming out soon? Iron Lung? Ah, yes. The leaks for Epic Games? No. What are they? Alright. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Largo, you don't see... Why are you in my laundry basket of all places, Largo? Oh my god. These dogs. I've never actually played Red Dead Redemption 2. Is it any good? What do you say people like about it the most? Story? Okay, fair enough. Ooh, I need to go to the bathroom. I've still never played Terraria. Ooh, okay. Where'd the shulkers go? Kinda wandered off. Oh, they're there. Okay, I'd like to actually get to the shulkers, please. Alright, I'll be right back. Maybe not the best idea for me to AFK right here. Maybe if I do this. Be right back. Returned I have, safely and secured. I appreciate y'all for waiting, and I apologize, but I was watching a short, an average, a YouTube average. No, but I was watching a YouTube short on some Warhammer stuff, so that was pretty cool. I love how inefficient Warhammers is. It's like, yes, this base, we're gonna take all the ammunition to use in the war, and then they just friggin' blow it all up, leaving an entire planet that they're supposed to be defending defenseless, and effectively dooming the entire guard, which is ridiculous. But, you know, that's government for you. Corruption and all that other fancy stuff. Where the hell did my pins go? Is that it? No, that's a sponge. Why do I have a sponge? Lord have mercy! Are y'all familiar with Warhammer? I wouldn't say I'm super familiar with it, but I'll tell you what, it hypes you up sometimes when you... What's the music called? Funk? Sure as hell cool designs. Even though it's completely ridiculous and stupid in almost every single way. You know? I have a blood blister. That's why I'm looking for something. I gotta pop it real quick. Okay, cool. I'll clean it in a moment. Well, I'll pop it proper and clean it in a moment. I gotta say, you guys are pretty cool. Except you, Knocked. I'm just kidding. You got me again. So I got the perfect plan for getting this house paid off. It's basically going to require me to be a hermit. So I'm going to be sacrificing all unnecessary spending for a while. I'll budget in a couple of things here and there, but for the most part it'll just be food, gas, obviously the mortgage every month, internet and stuff like that. But I won't be like going out to eat a whole bunch, and you know, I'll only really just be getting the essentials. And basically, I have a bunch of money in my savings account right now, but I'm going to be putting all extra money into getting the house paid off. And given the budget I have, which I'm looking at the numbers, right? I should have about $1,500 extra dollars, maybe $1,200 if I'm being a little more conservative. About $1,200 to put in extra on the mortgage every month. So about $2,000 on the mortgage every single month, counting what I already pay, right? Which is like really hammering in on it. It'll still take a while to get it paid off at that rate, because even still, like, I have a 7% interest every year, which is absolutely goofy, right? Like, the interest rate is absolutely wild, and it means I'm basically not paying much off every year at the way I'm paying right now. So I really just gotta run full force at it. You're locked in, like you're mining, or you're locked in as in like you're stuck? Fair enough, I appreciate it. I think for every sand mining stream, I'm just gonna add another sand to the title. So next sand mining stream we do, it'll be sand, sand. And then the next one, sand, sand, sand. And the next one, sand, 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 sand. Assuming we get to that point, you know? Hey, Gonzo! What's up, man? How we doing? How's everything hanging in the Gonzo cinematic universe? Oh, wow, you really did fill up while I was gone. Let me go ahead and remove these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 more. Which we probably won't be filling the rest up, but we'll see. Yeah, I was talking mad smack about you, Gonzo. I was talking about how you'll never be as gold as me. And you know what else I said? I said I don't care that you broke your elbow. But at least it's better than what Noct said about you. Noct was like typing a bunch of racial slurs in chat. I had to like mute him for a little bit. You can't just Uno reverse racial slurs. That's not how it works. I can't. Imagine they did that like a dictator or something, like did that after a genocide. It's like, sir, what do you say about people accusing you of committing genocide? Uno reverse. Oh. Reporter, what do you say about committing that genocide? I didn't do it, I swear. It's like after doing horrible things. Oh, jeez. When you guys play Uno, do you guys do stacks? So like when somebody puts down +2, the next person could also put down like a +2 or a +4? Because I play like that. That's more fun. Technically, it's not part of the rules. But it's more fun that way. Chat, do you guys like gold? Also, I was thinking of putting player statues along my wall. What do you think? Should we have the subscriber statues on the wall? I still like the idea of making a staircase with player statues as well, so we could definitely do that. But like, I feel like we could also just stack them on the wall too. We wouldn't be able to do any cosmetics though. They'd have to be cosmeticless. I mean, I do like my goblin statues, though. You gotta hold the record for major realm changes or something? What do you mean by that? That's fair. I think that makes sense. Like, I don't think Zambi has a statue in my realm yet. He's wanted one. There's a couple of others that want one. Dino would probably get one on the staircase. I gotta say, we've been doing a lot of mega projects recently, but like, what else are we supposed to do, you know? Like, I feel like we're at the point where I don't have really much choice but to do like either farm projects or just mega builds, you know? Every 2 months you make a major change. But, I mean, look, right now we're in the process of clearing the realm out. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of possibilities, you know what I mean? Like, the potential is limitless. I am the most extremely okay builder on the server. No one is more decent than I am. People go to my realm and they look up and they're like, wow, this is incredibly okay. And that's what I live for. One of the realms of all times. Exactly. Noct understands. I keep being accused of being like a piglin. Maybe I need to make the goblin stuff more evident. Oh, okay. How's it going, Cardboarded? What a unique choice of free will. You know what? I'd say I use my free will a lot better than some people. I use it a lot better than a lot of people, actually. Like, have any of y'all seen the JonTron video where he goes over, like, the alternative medicine stuff? Where, like, people are doing, like, the most crazy things for alternative medicine? There's this one where it's, like, the spiritual leader, where people just stare at him. And that's it. He just stares. And, there was one where he's like, I would rather, JonTron made a joke where he's like, what do you think he's thinking about? He's like, I would rather give free will to my refrigerator than you guys. I'll pull up this scene, it was really good. Has there been a project we've worked on that has been basically pointless? Like, we spent a lot of time working on it, and then it like, amounted to nothing. I feel like we have. The genie's kind of that, right? Although I feel like rebuilding the genie in the Aether would be pretty cool. Or maybe part of the Aether portal that I make. Oh, that could be cool. Like a big Aether portal. And then have the genie kind of holding it in his hands. That could be neat. We got the schematic for it, so that's nice. Taking it down's the nightmare. That, honestly, that is one of the main reasons I haven't put up the genie again. Because if I ever decide, you know what, I don't want to put it there, then I gotta friggin' take it down again. I say again, but last time Nock did it, and I didn't even ask Nock to do it. I was like, hey, could you help take it down? And they're like, oh, I got you. Oh, and it was gone. The several... I mean, I feel like we got a lot of use for it. Do you want me to bring shulkers? No, I got a ton of shulkers over there, but I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it, David. And you know what? For all your assistance, you can keep that shovel. Since you're new. Don't lose it now. Who else would want a statue in the realm, by the way? I feel like OGs definitely deserve to be on the staircase, whereas, like, normal subscribers that have, you know, been around for a little bit, but not, like, super long, they could just get, like, stuff on the wall. Gonzo, you would definitely be part of the, you'd be more of an important one, so you wouldn't be on the wall. You'd probably be holding up the staircase. Although, you know, hold on. No, I'd still rather have the fourth course holding up the realm rather than being part of the staircase, so. Besides, we need to build Grim anyway. Oh, man. Want to see your realm? Not at this very moment, but the next time we stream Origin Realms, yes. Actually, you know what? No, we can take a look. What's your in-game name again? A mini Radiance. No, I haven't, and I don't know why I would. I don't know how I'd do that. We could maybe make, like, the statues of the Radiance as found in-game, where it's like a stone statue of, like, the insignia, but I don't think we'd, like, straight up just try to make it smaller. Mainly because that mask, bro. And then what do you mean would it be like the statue in Harry Potter? Let me look at this. Statue in Harry Potter. You forget that I'm not like a big Harry Potter fan. Like, I enjoy it, but I'm not like, you know, I don't know the lore. Okay, there's a lot of Harry Potter statues, so I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, those! What the hell's the story behind that? Oh my god, that is a horrifying scene. Oh, you're in a realm I can't access right now. You gotta open your realm up to allow visitors. It's not like they can take anything, so... Are you talking about the statues that are being crushed by, like, the pillars? What's the story behind that, Shoebush? You go to Realm Settings. Realm Settings. / Realm Settings. Alright, give me just a moment, I'll teleport to you. It is wild that we filled up this many shulker boxes of sand already. Like, holy cow. Look at that. You don't know what to build? I find the best methods of making your realm really nice. And you don't have to follow this advice, obviously. But I think the best methods would to be pick a theme you want your realm to be based off of, right? So, I don't know. Just pick, like, a theme of stuff you like and kind of build around that theme. Honestly, I feel like it allows for more creativity, you know? Well, it's not crazier than that time we just mined an entire chunk out of a realm, or of the resource world. What is it that you like, David? You could go with a real world thing, a fantasy thing. You know, Legos. I know Gonzo Studios made a build based off of a Lego set, and it was pretty cool. Fantasy / real world. Okay. What would you say is your favorite type of fantasy? Nordic, Egyptian, Aztec maybe? Medieval? I feel like a lot of people go with medieval, but it's a solid one. Do you like more like Lord of the Rings or maybe ancient Japan? China has some really cool mythology. Chinese mythology is like super cool. And their temples are cool too. Government not so much, but you know. You're not building politics, you're building structures. Maybe Zeus. Ah, okay, so like, Greek. Greek/Roman. Yeah, that could be dope as hell. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just make some things based off of the God of War series. That'd be dope as hell. Imagine building, like, I don't know if you're at the point yet to where you're able to build. I don't know how good your building skills are. But, you can make, like, a Kronos build. You know, with a giant temple on his back. That'd be dope as hell. Dude, that'd be really cool. Yeah, like you just build a giant... You build literally like Kronos with the temple on his back. Are you familiar with Kronos? From God of War? He's the big giant. And he's got... I forgot what kind of temple it is, but it was supposed to hold the, it's a special box. What was it? Dude, it has been forever since I paid attention to the God of War games. That would be a really cool build, though. I'd like to see that. Yeah, Pandora's box, yeah. Dude, the fight with Poseidon was so cool. Poseidon was one of the cooler bosses in my opinion. He genuinely felt godlike. Hell, a lot of the gods in the Greek pantheon genuinely felt godlike. And the fact that when they died, the entire world just started falling apart is a testament to that. Because, like, in the new God of War games, or I guess the newer God of War games, like, you'll end up killing the Nordic gods, but when they die, like, nothing happens. Oh, nah, that was just there. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. It doesn't, gravity doesn't affect it the same way. What am I looking at? Are you like making like pixel art? Because that could be cool too. I wish we could make map art on the server. That would be awesome. But do you build from head or do you use some tools? Okay, so if you're not really great at building, there's no shame in using schematics from other people, as long as you, like, don't try to lie about it and say you built it all from scratch. But the reason, like, I don't see any shame in building from schematics is A, like, they look cool, right? You can choose what you want. But B, it can actually help you with building techniques. Sometimes you'll see techniques in other people's builds that you never even considered using, and then you could use that skill towards your own builds. Kind of like what I did with the Radiance, you know? I used a lot of build techniques I got from other people's builds. From like different builds, I'm like, oh, this kind of works like this, you know, with the texturing and stuff, so. Do I know apps? There's a mod that you can download called, is it Lightmatic, or I think it's just called Schematics. I use CurseForge for it, so like it's just called Schematics. You're allowed to use it on the server. Should we move them closer? Yeah, probably. You're allowed to use schematics on the server, but you are not able to use Easy Place or whatever it's called. Here, which way are we going? Let's go further inland this way. Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's no shame in using it. I don't think people should be shamed for using it. Like, because you still have to collect the resources and build it, but you know, not everyone's an expert level builder. Like my Eternatus build, that was schematics. Hell, the person I got the schematics from didn't even design it, you know? They just, you know, used one of those programs where they convert like real, like they'll convert 3D models into Minecraft blocks, and that's how they made that. So well, I mean, it is wintertime. Typically, the lack of sun causes us to get tired more often, like, quickly. I think it's a normal human response. That and warming up. Warming up takes tons of energy. Oh! Uh-oh. I was in orange, so we're good. I forgot to set a home. Dark Angel with the sword. That could be cool. Or, if you want to keep to the God of War theme, you could do like a Valkyrie. I don't know, just think about it, you know? You don't have to pick a theme right away. You know, terraform. Figure it out. You can always change. It's not like it's going to be permanent, you know? Like, at this point, for me, my realm is just gold. So. It's more Aztec Goblin themed, but, I mean, Eternatus, the Radiance, the Spires, you know, the fish. Oh, well. It's already 6 o'clock. I mean, we have filled up so much sand. How many shulker boxers are left over there? I'm curious. We have annihilated this ecosystem. Ew. 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 17 shulker boxes left. We started off mining 15. Like, that was the goal for today's stream. We have, like, tripled that. Which means we could get all of the sand we need for 1 layer of glass in, like, 3 streams. Maybe less. I'll probably set up a better furnace system tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll set up, like, a better bamboo farm. I gotta say, I appreciate all of y'all's help, you know? Who is the glowing cat on schematics? What are you talking about? That's something I've seen. Domino, come here. Y'all want to see Domino? Domino? Come here, baby. Watch out, Largo.
Come here, baby.
Oh.
My baby girl.
Where's my baby girl? Oh. Largo, your turn. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. There you go. Look at your Largo. Look at your Largo. Oh. Here, now you can stay on my lap since you're a lap dog, as unlike the other one. Can you use Ligmatica? Yeah, that's the mod. That's the mod. Do you have a water bucket or something to get rid of this? Because I don't anymore. Yeah, you can use Ligmatica on the server. That's what I use. So chat, here's the question. Well, let's say, hypothetically speaking, we gather all the sand required for my realm. Do we go ahead and put up the roof, or do we wait? Got 17 here. We only need 15 more shulker boxes filled. Alright, have a good one, David. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate all your help. Just started helping. What is this for? Oh, we're going to be covering the entire roof of my realm in glass. Yellow glass, to be more specific. We're going to be doing a layer of frog lights, and then like 3 layers of glass. It's gonna look really cool, I think. The main thing is to look cool, but the second main thing is to prevent rain. What do you mean cobblestone? I already have the furnaces set up. I have an auto bamboo farm. So it'll, furnace... I gotta make the bamboo farm a lot bigger. But yeah, I'll just set... I just have it set up at my creeper farm. This way, you know, it can all smelt while my alt accounts are AFK at the creeper farms. You know what? I have decided... I know exactly what sub goal I want to get in order to add a finish to the Aether promo giveaway. Nope. If we can get to 1777, I think we'll add a finish to the Aether promo giveaway. Speaking of which, make sure you're signed up for that, guys. Yes. That and it just looks cool, you know what I mean? So what is that? We just need 25 more subs for that, or am I mistaken? Yeah, 25. I think we could do that. We just gotta push. I gotta make content. Proper content. Oh, we even may give away multiple finishes. We'll have to see. It depends on how lucky I get with the Aether pools. From 17, you're looking at 14 more. Alright, fair enough. I'm really tempted to do the same. But I have sand to mine. At this point, I just want to fill up all the shulker boxes we have. I wonder if it'd be more cost efficient to just buy the sand. Because you could buy sand, right? Oh yeah, that's true. Sand is dummy easy to mine. Although with the ancient pickaxes plus the haste beacon, it was pretty easy to mine. Having all of us there anyway. Oh, and Noct, before you go to sleep, make sure your pipes are leaking, or your sinks and stuff. I don't actually know. I've never used it till it breaks. Pretty sure, probably. I think it has the durability of just a normal diamond axe. Although it does have unbreaking like 4 on it. It's frozen solid. Well, my bathroom was frozen for a little bit, but if you like run the kitchen, and then like slowly but surely, you start with like the cold water, but then like slowly add more and more. Should help. I could do a video on the ancient pickaxe. We'll have to see. I'll test it myself. I have a couple of them at full durability, I think. Oh, that sucks. One, two, three, four, 5. We have 5 of the 17, so we only need 12 more. Well, that obviously that's not going to help. You have to have, like, if you're going to try to use a heater to heat your pipes, you're going to want to actually put it with the pipes. You're not going to want it in the bathroom. Like, you want it directly on the frozen part of your pipes. Oh, okay. I thought you were just said like, oh yeah, we just set it in the bathroom and, you know, basically praying. It's like, I don't think that would work, not. It's under the sink in front of the pipes. I don't know what to tell you. Usually in dire times like this, the most obvious and rational solution would be to sacrifice a newborn infant, you know, for the sun god to return by throwing them down into a volcano or something. I don't know. I think that's the most rational thing. That takes effort. Fair enough. Takes effort, 9 months, you know, and by that time your pipes are already unthawed. God, it is satisfying watching the numbers go up for the sand. Like, you're just paying attention to the hot bar. Now, where did those shulker boxes go? Ah, there they are. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I've been going down the line. I didn't realize other shulker boxes were full. let's see, we got... Here, I'll just remove these. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ten more to do. By the way, do you guys prefer the beard or the clean shave? I'm thinking I prefer clean shave as of recent. I don't know why. We have just annihilated this desert. That doesn't help. Knocked. I feel like nowadays everybody I know is super indecisive about literally everything. It's like, hey, do you guys want to go to the movies? Yeah, I'd be fine with going to the movies. What movie would you like to watch? I don't know. Whatever everybody else would, you know, want to watch. It's like everyone, literally every single one of you is saying that same thing. Fine, I'll choose. We're going to see a Barbie World or whatever the friggin' movie was called. I don't know. That was during the Oppenheimer hype. I didn't see either one, actually. I have yet to see FNAF 2. I'm curious as to see if it's any good. Doesn't seem like there's very positive reviews about it, though, so... Yeah, I still want to. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters or not, but I'll definitely be watching the movie. I thought FNAF 1 was okay, you know? It wasn't, like, crazy good, though. I'll say that. Like, there was definitely some things I didn't like about it. For the fact that Markiplier wasn't in it was rather upsetting. But, there was a couple of other things that I was like, eh. I thought the death scene for Springtrap was kind of lame. And I keep bringing it up, and I will always bring it up. I still don't understand why he said, other than the fact that he says it in game. But, like, William Afton's like, I always come back. And it's like, no you don't. What are you talking about? This is the first time you've died. What do you mean you always come back? It made sense in the games. Since we tried to kill him like 3 or 4 times before then. But in the movie, he never, like, left to begin with. So how do you come back? Like, he never left. You never died. You don't come back from death if you haven't died yet. No, it was a terrible horror movie. None of it was scary. But it was a well-made movie for the most part. Yeah, I saw it. I know what you're talking about. Is this Cactus 4, by the way? What the hell? Not any longer. It's gone. Hee 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 ha. By the way, when we go to make this glass ceiling for my realm, do we want like a special outline, or should we make it just flat glass? Or like, do we make a frame, or do we just do glass? Is what I'm asking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and a half shulker boxes left. I think both could look good, though. I feel like framing would save on blocks, but finding a good design would be interesting. Would you put the frame on each layer? It would probably be that we build each layer with, like, space in between, so we wouldn't go from one side all the way to the other. We'd, like, come out a couple of blocks, come out a couple of blocks, and build it that way, right? Oh, damn it. And then build a frame after everything's said and done and put up. You know, but, I don't know. That's a good question, actually. That makes me kind of hesitant on even considering the frame. Because, like, if we want the frame to be any bigger, you know, it'd take a lot of work to do. I've not really played Bed Wars in a hot minute, so I wouldn't know. No frame, fair enough. Finally. Knox over here. I have no strong opinions on anything. It's like, oh, okay. You're not indecisive and insecure about your answer. About that answer. You're indecisive and insecure about everything else, though. It's funny, though. Do you think you will need to see... Wait, what? I think you need to see... Oh, yeah, sure. I'll take a look at it. Give me a moment. I am very decisive on what I like. Like, I typically ask y'all questions, A, because sometimes you guys have better ideas, but B, because I like including people. Insecure, though? I mean, about, like, some things, I'm sure. Like my height. But who wouldn't be insecure when you're, like, 2 feet tall? I am the size of a Lego person. Alright, teleport me to you, Gonzo. I'm gonna take a look at what you got. Alright, we got... 3, nearly 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only got 6 more to fill. That's wild. Gonzo, are you gonna teleport me to you? Are you behind on the stream, or is it just really bad stream lag? There we go. 5, yeah, 6 more to do. Yeah, I saw this. This was really cool. Oh, that's nice. I forgot that the bear has skins like that. I'm not gonna lie, Gonzo. If you were to, like, change the entirety of the background and add a whole bunch more presents to where the creeper almost blends in. That'd be really funny. Just like add a bunch of long presents that's the same color as him. That's really nice. That's kind of cute. Wasn't there a green version of this at one point? I swear there was, or at least there was supposed to. Hey, nice. Oh, that's clever. I like that. I think this is obviously like the magnum opus of the area. This was very well made. Bro, Santa's singing better days. Back to mining sand. Oh, my body hurts, chat.
Oh, what do you want, Largo?
Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, good boy, I love you. The mining of sand has certainly been an experience, although not too terrible. I mean, we'll get a good count of how much sand we've mined today, but we've only been streaming for 2 hours and we got like a majority of the sand we needed. Do I have any other clover pickaxes? I do not. No, I only have the one. What was I saying? I think we need a shulker, like nearly 2 shulker box. No, 2 double chests of shulker boxes of sand. So like, we've basically filled 1 shulker box, or one, god damn it, 1 double chest of shulker boxes of sand. I'm sure you could check the like the Origin Realms Finnish Discord server. Sauce Scroll would probably... I'd contact Sauce Scroll. She probably knows people willing to sell. She's the one to ask about that, not me. I'm not exactly well liked in the financial district. Not that I'm disliked, but like, I don't have the same following over there. Oh, really? That's funny. Oh, 2. All right. Here, I'll take those. Yeah, I ended up enchanting those shovels to help, have people help me mine. You know, for sand. Have you now? I haven't really found anything to spend my rubies on. Although I've been trying to buy a set, have people mine gold for me. I'm doing like 3,000 per stack of Silk Touch gold ore. You know, so I'm like sending people to mesas. I mean, when in a mesa with a Silk Touch pickaxe, you can get so many stacks of the raw gold ore. But yes, I'm in desperate need of more gold, so that's what I've been doing. I've also been seeing if I can't find any more with people with like the 2021 gold piles, but nobody has any. Speaking of which. But yeah, for some reason, just nobody has any recently. I honestly, in my opinion, I think it's because like all of the older players are just not playing anymore. Mainly because they're waiting for the Aether. They just got bored. You have 85% of them. That's not true. I got like half of them, maybe. Definitely less than half, actually. I'd say I have like 25% of all of the 2021 piles of gold on the server. Mind you, that is incredibly, like, that is a large amount, right? But it's not that many. Baby Husk. Kill it like the rest of them. Alright, we just have 4 more shulkers to fill and we're done. Yeah, but there is a player who logs on from time to time who has like 5 stacks of them. And they are willing to sell them to me. They just haven't been on in forever. I gotta contact them. That is true. That is true. Five stacks of what? 2021 piles of gold. I mean, I'm over here with 3 stacks, so... Definitely not the, like, I don't own a full, like, I don't own all of them yet, so. Yeah, I'm not quite at 3 stacks, I'm only a handful away. I think like 3 at this point, I need 3 more to get 3 stacks. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's gonna cost like 1.2 mil just to get. Assuming I can't like trade for it or whatever. 400k. 400k for one typically is my buying price. Although technically you could probably get some from auction house, which I mean I haven't seen one in a literal year, but there's people willing to sell it for like 350k. But typically 400 is the way to go. I'd say it's the market price. I think I have about 70-something million worth of 2021 piles of gold. How much would you put in to get it? You're saying, like, in a hypothetical world where you were willing to sell me your orbit balloon, your orbit plushie, with the number it has and the name it has on it for raw rubies, how much would I value it at? Just so I understand the hypothetical. Yeah, no, I understand that. You're literally just asking hypothetically. I can answer that. What does a typical Orbit plushie go for? About 5 mil? So maybe double, maybe 10 million. Maybe 11 if you're pushing it. Basically, whatever an Orbit plushie's worth, I'd give it about an extra 50%. One just sold for 1.5. What was the number on it? Or 6.5. What was the number on that plushie? Do you know? $308. So yeah, nothing special. I'd give it an extra 50%. So maybe like 10 million, maybe 11 if you're being generous. Like, you are a media rank now, so like I could definitely see like that being a sought after thing. Although you're not exactly like the biggest media rank. Like we're like that's like even if it was to come from like me or you, it wouldn't sell as much as somebody like System Z or Narfi, right? So, I mean, again, like maybe 50 to 60% more than your average one. Oh, it hasn't sold? I thought you said it sold for that much. Even still, I think 10 mil's a fair price. Maybe 11. Something like that. Just in a hypothetical world. Oh, it's probably Shoebush. Who was the one that put the bid on? Ah, okay, fair enough. Somebody messaged Shoebush. I'm sure they'll want to know about it. Are we talking about the Orbit plushie I'm from? Yeah, I guess. I could go for another Orbit plushie right now. That'd be nice. But I really don't need one. I'd rather piles of gold, but I don't know anybody who has any. Yes, we are. We're almost done, actually. Let's see how many rubies my alt account has. 5.7 mil. Not bad. Do you know Octorok? Oh, really? See, Octorok doesn't like trading his Orbit plushies, so... I appreciate all the help, David. I really do. Honestly, I'm not super worried about names on Orbit plushies. I mean, getting like one that was owned by like Narfi or something would be kind of cool. But other than that, I really don't care. Oh man, we're down to one shulker box. wild. Oh my gosh, hold on. Actually, I think he did do that. Yeah. I think the first couple Orbit plushies were deleted. At least that's what I was told. Now, they could be BSing, but I'm pretty sure that's what I was told. I'm like 99% sure the first one was deleted. Is there any reward at the end? No. Unless you want to get paid, I guess. I'd be fine with paying you for your labor. Did the stream crash? Are we good? Lagged for a moment, I guess. What would you say is a fair price for your labor? $1 million rubies? I don't know about that. For that price, I could just buy all the sand I need. Got a singular crate? Yeah, I'm sure I do. I can give you a crate. Maybe you'll pull a finish from it. Here, you should have enough. Here, let's go ahead and fill this box up. Oh yeah, I appreciate all the help, man. I mean, I'll still grab that. I'll need it. Alright, here, go ahead and teleport to me. I want you to open it on stream. I want to see what you get. I want to see you get that finish. Look at that. One stream, 2.5 hours to fill up nearly a double chest of shulker boxes. We need like one more chest of shulker boxes. And, you know, we've gotten all the sand for one layer. Here, I got multiple food crates. You can have one of those. Here, and I'll open a space crate. Here you go. Common, common, common. Oh, wow. Here we go. Wow, that's all garbage, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting anything good from this anyway. Ripperoni and cheese. Having said that, I appreciate everybody for joining me, but I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I appreciate everybody for Oh, I already said that. I guess I'm tired. Good night. I appreciate the help. I appreciate y'all for joining. Leave a like, subscribe. Make sure you're signed up for the giveaway, because once the Aether promo drops, we'll be having a lot of promos to give away. So, see y'all tomorrow.